Been counting down to the Grammys this weekend here on CBS.
And Rocky got an exclusive interview with Gayle King, whose Grammy special airs tonight.
It's almost time for music's biggest night. The 62nd annual Grammy Awards are this Sunday on CBS. But first, we get to hang with some of the nominees tonight at 10 in the Gayle King Grammy special. Gayle, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for asking me. I'm so psyched to talk about this special because if I do say so myself, it's really good. We got the top names in the business doing things that you haven't seen them before, having a real honest-to-goodness, candid conversation, and I'm really proud of what the team has done with this.
Absolutely. Not a bad assignment to be on, huh?
Especially when you look at me as someone who really likes music.
Yeah.
And I like the range. Here's Billie Eilish, who's 17 when I met her. She's now 18.
Oh, wow.
Has one of the mega hit albums that she wrote herself in the bedroom where she lives with her parents. Her parents sleep on a pull-out couch or bed in the living room. She wrote it with her brother. I met Lil Nas X last summer in Atlanta when Old Town Road was a big hit. He took me to the studio where he did that. Now he's living in Los Angeles. He's a grown man living on his own with his first apartment. He's very excited. Lizzo, how much do we love her? I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100%. I love that song. Yeah,
of course.
But you know that song, she did that 2 years ago, and now it's just hitting big. She has 8 Grammy nominations, and you know she's not going home empty-handed.
The
Jonas Brothers, who broke up and are back together. Yep, and Blake and Gwen, they said yes. So it's very exciting.
And of course, you got to hang out with these artists. What were some of the most memorable parts to these interviews for you? What sticks out right away?
For sure, the Jonas Brothers. I mean, they were all very unique, but the Jonas Brothers in particular, because we went to a spa. Now, Rocky, whose idea do you think that was? Gayle King, that's me. Nick Jonas, Kevin Jonas, or Joe Jonas? Whose idea do you think that was?
You know what? I'm gonna say Joe.
It was Nick's idea because Nick actually goes to this spa. It was Nick's idea. It's 123 degrees in there. It helps his voice. It helps him relax. He invited me and his brothers to come. And of course, you didn't have to ask me twice. Riding and driving in the car with Billie Eilish, who's a new driver, just got her driver's license.
In her dream car.
Listening to her sing her song. In her dream car, it's a Dodge Challenger. I'd never even seen a car like that. That's her dream car, and she's so happy after going through really dark times. Yeah. And then Blake and Gwen. I mean, all of it. There was something to take away from every single person that we talked to. I love it when people come to play. You must have a time where you go to an interview and the person's not into it. All of these people were into it, which makes a difference.
And I feel like each artist you interviewed were really down-to-earth, real people.
It's always nice when you see somebody that you've admired or wanted to get to know, and they're really nice people. They have the same insecurities that we all have, whether it's you want to love and be loved, you want to think, am I good enough, is this working, how's my career going? Here's Blake at 43 who thought that his days of hit songs were over, and I would say to him, look in the mirror, newsflash, you're Blake friggin' Shelton. You are really good at what you do. That God's Country is huge, and wait till you see Blake and Gwen on stage singing that Nobody But You song. It's a type of thing that if you got somebody in your life, you want to sing it to them. If you don't have somebody, you're like, where is my Blake? Where is my Gwen? It's really great. Yes, it is. It is.
What were they like together? Because, you know, some people say they're an odd couple. Some people love it. I think it's adorable.
I do not think they're an odd couple. I think they're different.
Yeah.
You know, that thing about opposites attract. You know, he's country royalty. She's a pop superstar. You know, he's from Oklahoma. She's from California. I mean, she was funny. She said, I keep thinking, when is he going to stop talking like that? You know, because he does have a bit of a southern accent. But what united them, as opposite as they are, were their values. They came together at a time when they were both going through very high-profile, public, painful divorces, and in that, they found each other. And here's Lizzo, who, you know, she says flutist, some say flautist, both are correct. Right. She's a band nerd, she said, and people told her, oh, you're never going to make it big with the flute, but her father believed in her. She said that, you know, she didn't even really know she could sing.
That
and she tried it out one day. and she can sing. And you know what surprised me? When she said she's a shy girl, I go, I don't believe you. But she says she's actually a shy girl. No, you're not. Here's Nick, who pulled the plug on the Jonas Brothers years ago, surprising and blindsiding his brothers, they say. And it was Nick who brought them back together, and now they have their first #1 hit as a group. I'm a Sucker for You. That song is #1. They've never had a #1 song before.
Wow, and let's
and
talk
their
about
new album is really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
What about resilience when it comes to all of these artists you interviewed?
I think about this. Here's Lil Nas X, who over a year ago was sleeping on the floor of his sister's apartment. And now he is going to be performing on the Grammy stage. You know, a lot of them grew up watching the Grammys, and now they're going to be on the Grammys. So you have to have some part of resilience in you to do that.
The Gayle King Grammy special airs tonight at 10 right here on CBS.
Someone else